Hi everyone, today is the Friday the 13th. So what I'm going to do is just grab some data from Yahoo Finance and see how the Dow Jones Index perform. So let me go to my get stock high and then I look for a DJI. Run the script first, Control B. So we grab some data and then let me check. So it's July 12th. Okay, I just recreate a new script for Dow Jones, and I'm now starting to look for the past performance of Dow Jones on Friday the 13th. Okay, just call it Friday the 13th. I need to define Friday the 13th first. So before that, let me go here. So we have the index in this format, right? It's 4-digit year, 2-digit month, and then 2-digit day. And I'm going to slice it to define Friday the 13th. I just call it Friday 13. So basically it has two components. So we have the df.index. It is the date dot weekday has to be equal to 4. Basically what it means is the weekday attribute equals 0 when it is Monday. When the weekday equals to 6, it is Sunday. So Friday should be when weekday equals 4. And then the day of the month should be 13th. Okay, so we have index. Our index is a date. The day, which is the month day, is equal to 13. After we define the Friday the 13th, I'm going to define the percentage change of the stock today. I just create a new column called day underscore change. It's going to be equal to df.close. I'm not sure I should cap or not because I have to check back the data frame. Yep, I don't need to cap it. So the close dot ECT underscore change and then multiply by 100. So I should get the percentage change of the stock price. And also I'm interested in the number of days after Friday the 15th. Okay, so I'm going to create that. Just call it end day. Percentage of change of the stock price after n days of today. Usually it's going to be 1. Because you can change the day, right? So I just call look day equals, I just called it 1. I just want to look for the next day of today. And then I'm going to create a column called end day change, which is equal to the day change dot shift and then negative look day because you're looking for it, right? Look K, no, look day. Let me further define the trade days when Friday the 13th drops and also the day when Friday the 13th goes up. I just call it Friday 13 drop and Friday 13 up. We need to fulfill two conditions, right? First of all, it has to be Friday the 13th and the next criteria is day change, which is percentage change of today is less than 0. That means it's going down. This one should be very easy. So when it goes up, then we just change the day change to positive. And the next thing is the result data. Let me just grab this one. And I just called it result data of the days Friday 13 drops. And this one is when it goes up. I just need to let you know because I just store all the data that I got from Yahoo and stored it in the table called DF. So I have to use the table DF. So basically the result table, I just called it Friday 13 drop DF. It's going to be equal to the big table, big stock price table, this one, dot look, and it's based on the rows and the columns, right? Actually, the rows are just the criteria that we are filtering from the big source stock price table. And the columns are those columns that we are looking for. So you can look for all the columns or you can just looking for part of it. So the row is going to be Friday the 13th when it drops. Okay. Since I'm going to grab two columns, so I'm going to use a square bracket to indicate columns. And then I'm going to get two. So I wrap these around in single quote. The first column that we are going to get is day change. And then the second one is end day change, which is these two that I just created before. I can do the same for the up DF when the stock goes out on Friday the 13th. Okay, so now we can start printing out things to see if we are correct. Just print Friday the 13th drop DF. Let me see what we get. Press Ctrl B. Actually, I got something to run on top, but it doesn't matter. We can ignore that. So basically what we get is this one. You see all the days when Dow Jones dropped on all the 13th of the month, right? Since 1985. Actually, you can specify the period above, but I just use the whole data frame that we get from Yahoo Finance. And actually, I've just print there are how many days when Dow Jones drops on Friday the 13th. Oops. Let me just call it length of Friday 13th drop df. I'm not sure if I have to include .index. Whatever. Run it. Ctrl B. So to get a sentence, right? Yep. 20. Oh, I forgot. You know what? I should get 20 days. So we have 23 days when Dow Jones drops on Friday the 13th. Okay. So it's April 13th Friday. I'm not sure. I need to check. April 13th. Yeah, it's Friday. And then we can do the same for the update. Okay. We just do that. So when Dow Jones goes up, let's do the up. Okay, and change it to up. And let me print update. So Ctrl B. Actually, you won't see the graph because I have other code above. So you can just ignore that and focus only on this one. Only on this one. So let me see. Friday the 13th. There are 33 days when Dow Jones go up on Friday the 13th. Okay. Let me just compile some stats on these data. So let me create a variable called Friday 13th drop df stats, right? So that's equal to the Friday 13 drop df, this one that we just create. We only need 2 days change, right? So it's day change. If you want the stats for n days after, then you just use the n day change, the one that we just create above. But this time I want the current day change, and then we just use .add. We use the aggregate function and then include all the stats that we're looking for in a square bracket. Okay, the first one that we want to look for is the median, and then the mean, the average, and the standard deviation. Actually, we can do that for the updates as well. Oh, sorry, you know what? I used the up. I should change this to drop and change this one back to up. So it's fairly easy. So let's Ctrl B to compile. Oh, you know what? I forgot to print because I have to print this stuff, right? Just have to print the Friday 13 drop df stats, and I'm going to print the days when it goes up. Alright, so Ctrl B. Then we have the stats here. During the 23 days when Dow Jones go down, the median is negative 0.73%. On average, it was dropping negative 0.936%, and one standard deviation is 1.35%. For the 33 days when Dow Jones go down, the median is 0.6%. On average, it was going up 0.7%, and one standard deviation is 0.572%. So, actually, I'm going to end my blog here. Thank you. Bye-bye.